Today I'm starting a new series. We are going to talk about privacy governance. Just knowing the law and implementing it does not end it over there. You need to manage, monitor, and of course, govern and make sure that the organization is working in accordance with the regulations. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you regularly see new content on data privacy and artificial intelligence. We are going to talk about what is privacy governance today. From compliance to governance. How do these two words differ? These differ because compliance addresses the legal obligations, what needs to be done, and governance helps you establish accountability of people in your organization. So, compliance says do this, governance says who is the one responsible for getting this done? Who is going to answer if there is something wrong? Who is going to answer if the user asks a question? That's what is the difference between compliance and governance. Privacy decisions occur across businesses, different departments, but everyone needs privacy. Controls also must operate continuously in the organization. Personal information, as I've been talking of, moves across. Same information of same individual, maybe sometimes departmentalized, but basic PII is remaining the same. So the effectiveness of this movement and the effectiveness of managing the movement has to be monitored. What governance does, governance helps you establish roles and decision authority. Who in the organization is going to handle what part of privacy processing or processing of personal data with respect to privacy, and who is authorized or allowed to take some respective decisions or all respective decisions. They help you establish policies and processes, identify and manage risks. And what are we doing in governance? We are assigning these roles to people who are going to help us do this. Who is going to keep an oversight? Who is going to handle the escalations if something goes wrong? And who is going to measure the performance of privacy? These are something very important points. Governance has several sources. There's the legal aspect. Legal obligations are to be met. There's the standards aspect. What are the management requirements? Not only internal but also from regulations. What frameworks are going to be deployed to ensure that those standards are implemented and governance is taken care of? What are the good practices, organizational approaches, and what are the recommendations to ensure that privacy governance is well maintained? How has it been adapted to the organizational context? Privacy governance is a management system. Privacy governance helps you understand organizations' data, and that's from where people have to start. Then establish the responsibilities and controls. You might end up defining that for every department depending on the size of the organization. In any case, everyone is handling personal data, so you can't even ignore that. Then operate the processes, and are those processes working as per the privacy norms? Monitor the performance of these problems, the risk associated, and how do you improve when conditions change? How do you handle things when the conditions change in your organization? So, what happens without governance? Very important aspect. What happens to anything without governance, even on personal life? You miss out on things, you lose things. Here we are talking of privacy, it becomes just a legal exercise. When there is a problem, legal teams will start working, responsibilities are not clear, people will start finding out shortcuts to get out of the problem and not resolve the problem. Assessments happen too late. Basically, everything goes out of control. Everyone will then start thinking, oh, I should have done assessments, oh, I should have monitored the incidences. Where are the risk registers? Where is something happening? And management would say, I don't even know what is happening in my organization. So governance has to be there. You have to build privacy from compliance to becoming a capability of your organization. Make privacy ownership explicit. Assign it to respective people in the departments. Integrate it into business processes. Manage the risk throughout the life cycle and create evidences of effective operations. Don't just leave the operations as is. You need to continuously learn, and continuously improve how the governance is working for your organization. I hope you have understood it well. If you need any help to establish privacy governance in your organization, my contact details are there in the description. You can contact me. Share your feedback in the comment section and press like and subscribe button. Thank you.